instead of raising that up. You raise these up instead of that. Yep. Just makes it sturdier.
have one of these beers.
Antifreeze, huh?
Yeah. As long as you keep your eye on what's going on.
Exactly.
Testing 1 2 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 2. Testing 1 2 2.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the historic ERRA Dome. It's time for Eagle River Falcons hockey. We're going to try to do a little bit of a play-by-play broadcast as we go through the night here. Hopefully we can get you something you can hear. I do apologize. We're kind of scrambling through at the last minute to get things up and running for you. But we're going to give you a live stream and a play-by-play coming right from your sin bin. Once again, big thank you for joining us here tonight from the historic Dome in Eagle River. We want to thank tonight's sponsors, Cornerstone Custom Builders and Eagle River Office Supply. It's a great night for hockey from the historic Dome here in Eagle River, and we're going to bring it to you live on YouTube. Hey, can you go in and put the YouTube link to the Facebook or to the Falcons page? Hold on, trying to steal the... What is going on? I do apologize as we're running into some technical difficulties here. My phone must be cold. It doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do here. I do apologize. We'll get her up and running here. We're going to get it switched over. Go in your phone, turn that off, and put the link over. I can't get it to do it at the moment. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come, your Eagle River Falcons! Sheet? What's that? I got you. We good, brother. What in the heck just happened? Why did we lose our live stream? Okay, we didn't. Falcons page. No, just when somebody comes in on that side. Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the historic ERRA Dome, the home to your very own Eagle River Falcons! GLHL and the Eagle River Falcons, we're proud to bring you tonight's matchup between the Portage Lake Pioneers and your Eagle River Falcons! Let's meet the starting lineups for this evening. First, for Portage Lake, starting in goal, number 1, Drew Eaton. Starting at defense, number 5, James Louts. At defense, number 11, Chuck Tanner. At forward, number 2, Nick Harris. At forward, number 3, Austin Mickish. At forward, number 14, Cody Shimmerman. Once again, hockey fans, welcome back to the historic ERRA Dome. It's time for a Falcons hockey matchup between the Portage Lakes Pioneers and your Eagle River Falcons. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cornerstone Custom Builders and the Eagle River Office and Copy Supply Store. Can you go grab me a couple rosters? I do apologize. We were under the gun getting everything set up, had to abort one thing, go into something else, and what's up? We'll try and get things turned up for you, and hopefully you'll be able to hear us as we go through the night here, and I'll try and get things working for you a little bit better here as we continue on. I got somebody checking the sound here for me as I'm out in the open, and I don't have the ability to check it myself here, so we will get it up and running. Falcons bringing it around the back of the net. Jansen tries to move it off. It's picked off and moved out to the Portage Lake Pioneers. Pioneers with it out front, swept away by Cornelli. Koritsky picks it up now. He's coming out, pushes it off to the far side, gives it to Jansen. Jansen enters the zone. Jansen through a man. Shot off the crossbar and just missed. Kromberger sends it down in. Broke up there by Portage Lake, and they're coming back out through the neutral zone. Into the Falcons' end now. Kromberger breaks it up. Puck didn't even make it to Madash there. Coming back out of the zone, here comes Jansen with it. Shot from the near side. Just wide of the net. That was from Lucas Otto, that shot. Bob McDonald with it now. McDonald moves it to Otto, Lucas Otto. Otto sends it in, it's just wide of the net. Bobby tried to keep it in at the line, unable to do so. It's going to come across. Broke up there as it tried to feed it across the blue line. Back down into the Falcons' end now. Thank you, I appreciate that. Holy moly, I should have brought my glasses. Shot right out front, rebound, another shot. Beautiful shot there coming from Alex Racino. Shot just over the net coming in from Robinson. Portage Lake's able to break it up. Coming back into the Falcons zone now. Shot in. Trickled across in front of Madash, but it was able to be cleared out by Robinson. Portage Lake's unable to hold the zone. They gather it up back in the neutral zone. They're going to dump it down in. Robinson pokes it back up the boards in front of the Falcons bench. Battling for it right back there with Sivanen now. Portage Lake brings it around the back of the net, move it out to the point. Shot in, just wide, goes off the buffer and up into the netting. 16:31 remaining in the first period. It's better? Okay. Just make sure it's not too loud for me, would you? Yeah, it's gonna, man. So you did get that posted to the Falcons page?
I thought I did, yeah.
Goal song is going to be up here. Yep. And then you can use this whole file. Any of them are good. Alex Cornelli with the puck now. Portage Lake able to gather it up. They're going to bring it back through the neutral zone. Kicks out to Savala. Savala through the neutral zone. He's rubbed off the puck, but he keeps chasing after it. Cornelli keeps it in, comes into the slot. It's broke up by the Pioneers. Through the neutral zone now. Madash gloves it down, 15-24 remaining in the first period. Once again, big thank you to our title sponsors for this evening, Eagle River Office Supplies and Cornerstone Custom Builders. And then just X, or hit off of it. Falcons able to control off the draw, but Portage Lakes is going to gather it up. They try to center it, but it was broke up by Koritsky. Kromberger with it now, behind the net. He pushes it back behind to McDonald. McDonald gives it to Koritsky. Koritsky moves it ahead. He tried to give it to Tion. It went off of Tion's skates to Evan Jansen. Right out front, Evan Jansen was getting his own rebound there. Jansen with it again. Cycles past a man. Pioneers slid across in front of the net to break him up, rub him off. He's battling for it down behind the net. Now it's picked up by Koritsky. Koritsky rubbed off the puck. It's going to get moved out. Jansen's going to poke it back to Koritsky in the corner. Koritsky tries to dump it back. He's going to give it to Tion. Tion's got a man all over him back there. Otto comes around. He tried to steal it away and center it to Koritsky. It's gloved down as he sends it out in front of the net. And 14-19 now remaining in the first period. Big thank you to our great volunteers that help out here throughout the night. Our man Dan up on the camera here tonight. My man Ed running the music for us here this evening. I got Tim and Amanda doing the clock and running the scores sheet for us. Great volunteers. If we didn't have them, we wouldn't have a game here, folks. Hausworth moves it across to Otto. Otto fed it back across to Racino, but it was just wide of the net. Racino moves it out to Kromberger. Kromberger unable to keep it in the zone as it hopped up and over his stick. McDonald moves it back across to Kromberger. Kromberger tried to send it to Hausworth, but it was just short in his skates, and it went all the way into the zone. Looking for a centering passer, Hausworth threw it out front, but it was broke up by the Pioneers. Back through the neutral zone now, coming in one-on-one here. Nice hit from Kromberger, taking the man off the puck. Way to play the body. Puck down in the corner, sent across. Hausworth left it off for Otto. Hausworth and Otto into the zone now. Otto was broke up there. Sorry, hard to pick out the numbers as they're all out of place on the sheet for Portage Lake. I do apologize. Puck's moved across to Robinson. Robinson sends it in. It goes off of a couple players. Back down, it's going to go the length of the ice now. We're going to have an icing. 13:02 remaining in the first period. Having fun yet, Tim? All the time, brother. Oh, yeah. We got Falcons hockey, baby. How can you not have fun? I need a nip. I really do. I really do. Otto on the draw for the Falcons. Mike Otto. Shot was sent in by Caraselli. Mike Otto with it in the corner. He centers it, looking for, I believe that was Savala out front. Savala had a man all over him, unable to get anything to happen. It's moved out to Robinson. Moved across to, that was Fiala. Back out through the neutral zone. Portage Lakes coming in. Broke up there by Fiala on the far corner. Fiala battling back there with two Pioneers players. Puck's going to come all the way out into the neutral zone, and the Portage Lakes Pioneers are going to dump it in. Madash gathers it up right at the goal line. Brought out by Fiala. On the near side boards, he tried to send it out into the neutral zone. Pass was broke up by the Pioneers. Going to come all the way back down in. Fiala pushes the man off the puck. It's gathered up by Robinson. Robinson now brings it out of the Falcon zone, through the neutral zone. He tried to sneak past the man, but his attempt was broke up. Shot in off the buffer side of Madash. Koritsky moves it up the boards. Portage Lake's going to send it back down in. Cornelli now moves it off, and it's put back behind the net. Looking for a centering pass right out front. Broke up there by Robinson. Koritsky with it now. Moved ahead. Coming ahead to I believe that was Madlung there. Excuse me, that was not. That was Shrub. Not sure if Dustin's out there tonight. It was a small guy. I love them small guys, you know. They're small and they're fast, see? Kyle Schwab. I believe this is the first game I've seen him play in for the Falcons. Kronberger unable to hold it in at the line. He moves it ahead. Evan Jansen with it now. Jansen with the shot. And it is gloved up and held on to by Eaton. You're all right. I don't know what half of them are either. I just pressed play, brother. Yeah, just go down the list. You're good. Yes, sir. Shot from Cornelli. Was looking for a tip there from Koritsky. Kronberger's going to gather it back up. He stops behind the Falcons' net. He's going to come back out the near side. He gives it to Tion. Tion moves it off to Koritsky. Koritsky through the neutral zone. Koritsky was looking for a centering pass there. Nobody there for it. And the Portage Lake Pioneers are bringing it back the other way. Into the Falcons zone now, right out front. Lake Pioneers are bringing it back the other way. Into the Falcons zone now, right out front. Why did my quality drop? I should have good quality. Turn your phone off. Maybe it's that. Yeah. Period. Can I use the sheet? Because I can't read nothing on this thing. Thank you. Folks, we do apologize. Mike Otto on the draw for the Falcons. I don't understand why I'm getting a poor signal. It's got to be bandwidth. Jansen into the zone. He leaves it for Koritsky. It's broke up there. Sent all the way back to McDonald. Once again, I do apologize if we're coming through poorly on our feed. We Falcons score! Derek Tion putting it in the back of the net for the Eagle River Falcons. .23 from 3. I got it. Scoring for the Falcons. Evan Jansen takes the draw. He pushes it ahead. Koritsky's going to come up with it. Koritsky. He moved it off, gave it to Tion, but they came in offside. 7:24 remaining in the first period. Go with Oregon. Racino moves it off to Lucas Otto. Otto sends it back out. Sent in by Fiala. Racino with it in the corner. Racino moves it back to Robinson. Racino with it. He's rubbed off the puck. He's got it pinned along the boards there, holding his man there. Trying to dig it out is Lucas Otto. Racino moves it up the boards to Robinson. Robinson tries to send it in, but it's going to go up and into the rafters, up into the banners, up in the rafters. 5:59 now remaining in the first period here. Once again, big thank you to our sponsors here tonight. The Eagle River Copy Center and Office Supply Store and Cornerstone Custom Builders. Falcons offsides there as they weren't able to keep it in the zone. 5:49 remaining in the first period. Falcons out shooting Portage Lakes here so far, 10-6. We're all tied up at 1 apiece. Yeah, that dropping that bit rate helped. It's back to good, Ed. It's back to good. The bit rate was too high. Fighting for it back there. Can you hand me those sheets? No, I had to drop the bit rate. I apologize. You have to listen to me have a conversation here, but it is what it is. We're just going to have fun with it all the way along. Shot in, deflected off by Madash into the far corner. Battling for it on the far side. Schwab battling for it back there. He's a small guy, but he packs a punch. Tossed in the air by Kronberger. Schwab gives chase. He's pushed off. Moved back to the near side. Kronberger rides the man off the puck. McDonald now with it behind the net. McDonald moves it off to Kronberger. Excuse me, he moved it off to Koritsky, not Kronberger. Off on the far side now. Tion gives chase. Brought back out into the neutral zone. Poked away. Robinson's going to gather it up. He gives it to Cornelli. Cornelli moves it ahead to Koritsky. Koritsky gives it to Tion. He tried to drop it back, but it was into the skates of one of the Pioneer players, and it's going back the other way. Shot there just wide of the net. That shot was deflected to the far side. Evan Jansen with it. He moves it across to the near side to Todd Koritsky. Koritsky comes around, wraps around the back of the net, but the Pios goalie able to get on top of it just in time and close that door. 4:13 now remaining in the first period. Todd Koritsky going to take the draw for the Falcons. Koritsky moves it back. Robinson able to hold it in. He has to battle for it for a second. He tosses it down into the corner. Koritsky's down there. Koritsky's pinned off on the boards. Evan Jansen's going to come in, dig it out. Pio is able to pull it away. Koritsky steals it away, sends a shot in off of Eaton. It's going to come all the way back out into the neutral zone, gathered up now by Cornelli. Cornelli tries to move it ahead to Tion, but it was broke up there by the Pios. Pios with it in front of their bench. They're going to move it across into the neutral zone and dump it down in. It's gloved down by Madash. He gives it off to Robinson. Robinson tries to send it off, and it goes off of a player and hopped up in the air, and Hawsworth had to swat it down out of the air, and Madash was knocked back into the net, and the net comes off its moorings. 3:20 remaining in the first period here. Hawsworth on the face-off with Harris. Hawsworth able to control. He moves it all the way back to Madash. Madash sends it off into the Falcons bench. 3:14 now remaining in the first period. Still all tied at 1 apiece here at the historic Dome in Eagle River. Once again, big thank you to our sponsors, our title sponsors here tonight, Cornerstone Custom Builders, and also Eagle River Office Supply and Copy Center. Shot in's going to go off of Sivanen. He tried to get the rebound there, but Madash was in the way and blocked it up. Brought out the back of the net, out to Sivanen. He's unable to hold on to it. It's going to come out into the neutral zone. Sivanen with it now. He moves it off. Pios move it around the back of their net. Move it up in front of their bench. Kept in there by Otto. Sent through the neutral zone now into the Falcons zone. Broke up by Kronberger on the far side. Beautiful job by Kronberger. You got one coming. Kronberger's coming for a hold. Kronberger on a hold. 2 minutes. So I got to step away for a quick second and do my other duties here. No worries. That's in another file. You gonna play anything?
I'll bring my computer tomorrow.
How you going, Timmy? Eagle River penalty on number 8, Brian Kronberger. He received 2 minutes for holding. What was the time on that? Time of the penalty was 2:14 of the first period. Nets off its moorings. 1:55 remaining in the first period here. 1:42 remaining in Kronberg's penalty. Caroselli on the draw for the Falcons. Pio is able to control. Bob McDonald's going to send it down the length of the ice, kill some time. Pio is now coming back into the Falcons zone. Around McDonald. They're going to bring it around the back of the net. Working it around the outside. He circles around the zone, looking for a centering pass. Madash able to get on top of it. 1:31 remaining in the first period here. 1:18 remaining in the penalty kill for the Falcons. Once again, big thank you to all of you tuning in to our broadcast here as we bring you Falcons hockey live from the historic Dome in Eagle River. Pio's working around. McDonald able to break it up. McDonald tosses it down in, all the way down into the, Pio's zone. Jansen able to poke it away there for a second. Pio's with a centering pass there right at the top of the slot. 1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute. Shot in front of Madash. He didn't know where it was there for a second. Pio's working it around the top. Shot in. Deflected off into the far corner. 30 seconds remaining in the Kronberger penalty. Pios trying to work it around the back of the net. Pops up and off the back of the netting, and Madash gets a glove on top of it. 30 seconds remaining in the first period. 17 seconds remain in Kronberger's penalty. Racino on the draw for the Falcons. He drew it back into the corner. Hosworth sends it around. Jansen has it on the far sides. Out into the neutral zone now. They were looking for Racino. 2-1. Both teams at full strength. 8 seconds remaining in the period here. Still all tied, 1 apiece. Puck went up and out of play here. So we're going to be stepping away here in between periods for a brief break. I got a couple things I got to take care of. We'll get you out, brother. Don't worry. Lucas Otto able to sting past. Shot just over the glove of Eaton. And that's going to do it for the first period. We're going to step away here for a few minutes as they clear the ice and get everything squared away. I'm going to go get a hot cup of coffee. You get yourself out to the kitchen, get something to eat, get something to drink, and get back here for the second period of Falcons hockey.
Leave it.
Yep. Welcome back to the second period. We're just underway here. We got a stoppage already as Eaton's going to get his glove on top of the puck. The hell? Excuse me, folks. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get something to work, and it won't work because it's cold. There we go. We got her back up and running. I do apologize. I got my mic on. I completely forgot I had my mic on, and I'm swearing on the mic. Way to go. All right. Hey, it's Falcons hockey now. What do you say? All right, baby. Ed, welcome back to the box. No worries, brother. No worries. Falcons coming in on a tripping call here. And that's going to go against Cornelli. Nope. It is us, not you. Alex Cornelli being picked up for tripping. 19-15 into the period. He needs a puck. Excuse me while I step away to do my other duties. Take this away from me, please. Eagle River penalty on number 2, Alex Hawsworth. He received 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 19:15. Sent in, tossed away by Kronberger. Back out in the neutral zone now, picked up by the Pios. Into the zone, they drop it off. Looking for the centering pass. Shot, glove down by Madash. 18:34 remaining in the second period. 1:19 remaining in the penalty for Cornelli. Once again, big thank you to our sponsors here tonight, Eagle River Office Supply and Cornerstone Custom Builders. Caraselli coming out to take the draw for the Falcons. He's got Fiala, McDonald, and Savala out there with him. Shot off the buffer of Madash, goes high into the air. In the far corner with it now. Pios pull it out. They dump it back down in. Centering pass here. Shot off of Madash into the near corner. Out on the blue line. Move to the top of the circle. Looking for a man right out front. Pushed away by Fiala. Caraselli tries to clear it out of the zone. Went off of Pios. He was able to send it down the length of the ice. Eaton's going to stop it up behind the net. Pios bring it out from behind their net now. Out into the neutral zone. Pios working it around the back of the net. Now move it out to the point. Whatever you want to do, man. You can use the laptop if you want. I just, because of the Bluetooth, that's the thing. Right up front, and both teams at full strength. With that, we have another Falcons penalty kill. Woo! Falcons with it now. McDonald moves it out to Koritsky. He gives it off onto the far side. Jansen with it. Jansen moves it out to Tion, who trickled it in. Jansen tried to take a swat at it. Eaton now gets a stick on top of it as Tion tossed it back in front of the net. 16:42 remaining in the second period. Falcons up 2-1. Todd Koritsky comes out to take the draw for the Falcons. He's got Tion and Jansen up front with him. Cornelli and Kromberger out on defense. Cornelli moves it across to Kromberger. Kromberger moves it across to Lucas Otto in front of the Falcons bench. Otto loses an edge, and the Pios are bringing it back the other way, 3-on-2. Otto breaks it up in front of the net. He tries to move it off to Tion. Tion hustles after it. Looks for a centering pass to Otto, but it's broke up there by the Pios defense. Right out front, Tion with it. He is able to backhand the rebound, but it was just off the side of the net. Hausworth moves it out to Kromberger out on the point. Kromberger wasn't able to keep it in the zone, but he's able to rub the man off the puck coming back. Madash sends it out the far side behind the net. Set back in, kick saved by Madash. Going to come out to the point. Shot in is gloved down by Madash. 15:39 remaining in the second period here. Shots even at 17 apiece. But the Falcons hold the 1-goal advantage. 2-1 here in the second period. Again, big thank you to our tonight's sponsors, the Eagle River Office Supply and Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated. Savala with it. He tried to feed Racino, who was coming across the blue line for the Pios, but it was broke up by the Pios. Racino steals it out of the air, shot in, kick saved by Eaton. Racino with a hard shot there. 15:19 remaining in the second now. Hausworth on the draw for the Falcons. He's got Lucas Otto and Alex Racino up front with him. Fiala and Robinson on defense. Robinson sends it in. Racino is looking for the tip. Pios move it out high. Fiala had to jump up in the air to get it. A couple of the Pios trip over each other there. Feed across to Hausworth. He moves it across. Robinson had cheated back as he was worried that he was going to have the puck stole away from him there as Hausworth was going to have the puck stole away from him. Otto sends it back in. Otto intercepts the pass. Pios able to break it up again. Going to go off the boards. Come out to Savala. He gives it to Fiala, to Mike Otto, over to Lucas Otto. Otto comes in, looking for a centering pass to Robinson. Robinson, it pops up in the air. He had to glove it down. Glove down on the line by Savala, but it hopped over his glove. Mike Otto with it, brings it back into the zone. Oh, I don't know. That looked like it was good to me, but I don't get paid to make those calls. Looked like Mike Otto was clearly in the zone before Lucas entered the zone. I think that was onside, but hey, we don't get to make those calls. That's why that's why we're not wearing the stripes, man. Mike Otto on the draw for the Falcons. Pushed it ahead to the Pios defense. They're able to control. Pushed out into the neutral zone now. Pushed ahead through Savala. Coming back into the Falcon zone with some speed. He drops it off. Shot over the crossbar. Going to come all the way out to the point on the far side. Going to go all the way around the back of the net. It hops over everybody's stick as it came across the back there. Puck just doesn't want to settle down. It's like a Mexican jumping bean out there. Back out into the neutral zone now. Pios move it across. Going to come all the way down, and McDonald's going to gather it up. He gives it across to Kromberger. Kromberger brings it in front of the Falcons bench. Steps around a man. Looking for a centering pass. Kromberg taken on hard behind the net. And McDonald has got a hold of somebody out in front of the net. He didn't want anything to do with Big Bobby McDonald. As Bobby McDonald grabbed a hold of him, he basically turtled up. He didn't want a piece of Bobby McDonald at all. McDonald goes for roughing here at 13:28 of the second period. You got to go out of that file, and you got to find the penalty songs, home penalties. Back out of the file, back to A1 stoppage, or nope, A1 stoppage. There you go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch in there. I'm sorry, man, I'm throwing you into it blind. I realize that. 13:28 remaining in the second period here. Puck's drawn back to the Pios. Penalty on Eagle River, number 3, Bobby McDonald. He received 2 minutes for roughing. Pios moving across the blue line. Now dump it back in, down behind the net. It's going to be gathered up there by Jansen. Jansen bringing it back the other way. He's got Koritsky with him. Puck's broke up by the Pios. They're going to move it around the back of their net, bring it out the near side boards. Corneli able to break it up, hops over to Pios' stick. They're able to control. They're going to bring it back up, push it down into the Falcons zone now. Looking for a centering pass, tied up by Koritsky, unable to make anything happen there. Just about a minute remaining in the penalty kill for the Falcons here. Corneli able to get it to Todd Koritsky. Koritsky's shot, though, went off a defender and was deflected off into the far corner. Pios now bringing it back through the neutral zone with some speed here. Right out front, Madash able to get a glove on top of it as it kicked free there for a second. 36 seconds remaining in the penalty kill here for the Falcons. 12:03 remaining in the second period. Once again, big thank you to tonight's sponsors, the Eagle River Office Supply and Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated. Hosworth on the draw for the Falcons. Pios able to pull it back towards the defense. Out the backside, Fiala with it. He's going to send it out down the length of the ice. 20 seconds remain in McDonald's penalty. Gathered up there by Eaton behind the net. High stick being called, so Pios picking up a penalty here. Huh? Unsportsmanlike? Did he say 5 or 10? 5 or 10? 2 minutes. Yeah, I was like, oh, what? So 2 minutes called on the Pios player. What number are you, bro? 19? Pios penalty on number 19, Matt Michael. He received 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Falcons return to full strength. Another Falcons penalty kill. Woo! Racino with it now. Racino moves it across to Hosworth. Hawsworth stops at the top of the circle, moves it back out high to Kronberger. Kronberger comes across into the center, tries to send it in, but it's off of Pio's defender. Lucas Otto with it now below the goal line, tries to move it out. Kronberger's going to gather it up at the blue line. Kronberger sends it in, shot deflected into the near side corner, picked up by Racino. Right out front, the tip is going to come all the way out to Kronberger on the blue line. He gives it to Racino, top of the circle. Racino moves it across, feeds it up to Lucas Otto in the far corner. Otto sends it back to Racino, jumps right over his stick. Out to Kronberger. Kronberger sends it in looking for the tip. He gets the rebound there to Hawsworth, but Eaton able to close the door. 36 seconds remains in the penalty for Michael. Hawsworth on the draw for the Falcons. Hawsworth has Lucas Otto and Alex Racino up front with him, Bob McDonald and Kronberger out on defense. Puck hopped over McDonald's stick out into the neutral zone. He gives it back to Racino. Racino into the zone. Moves it across. He was looking for Otto. Otto unable to control it. Otto moves it out to McDonald. McDonald moves it to Kronberger. Kronberger to Racino. To McDonald. To Racino. Out to Kronberger. 10 seconds remains in the penalty for the Pios. Out to Kronberger. Comes down, picked up behind the net by Hawsworth. Both teams at full strength. In the far corner now, as both teams are back to full strength here, Kronberger able to steal away. He's not going to let the Pios get a hold of it. He stole away from Sivonen. Gives it to Otto. Otto into the zone now. Otto looking for a centering pass. Brings it around the back of the net, though. Looked to move it out front. It was broke up by the Pios. Kronberger tries to send it back in. Pios bring it out. Looking for a man out on the blue line. Gives it to Sivonen. Shot off of Madash. Rebound comes out, and it's going to go off into the far corner. Picked up now by the Pios. They're going to bring it down around the back of the net. McDonald able to break the play up back there. Another shot in. Going to come across the front of Madash. Out from the point. Shot broke up by Otto. Todd Koritsky gathers it up. Koritsky had Tion. Tion unable to catch the pass there. It was just hopped right off his stick. He was able to control, though. Tion looking for a centering pass to Koritsky. Got tipped up into a Pios player. Ice called off. Madash sends it around the backside to Cornelli. It's going to come all the way out of the zone. Falcons coming back 2-on-1 here. Here's Fiala. Fiala with a shot. His own rebound came out, jumped right past him. Fiala with it again. Enters the zone. Shot. Glove down by Eaton. 8:01 remaining in the second period. Once again, big thank you to tonight's sponsors, Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated and the Eagle River Office Supply Store. Koritsky wins the draw. He gives it to Jansen. Moved it back to Kronberger. He moved it back to Cornelli, not Kronberger. He moved it back to Cornelli, who sent the shot in that Eaton was able to glove down. Koritsky on the draw. He's got Tion and Jansen out there with him. Puck's moved back to Cornelli. He moves it across to Fiala. Shot in is going to get tipped off the glass behind the net. Tion with it in the near corner. Looking to center it out to Koritsky was Jansen. Koritsky battling for it down there along the boards. It's like a Tasmanian devil back there. Tion able to steal it away. Looking for a centering pass, and it went off of a skate and had to go off the leg pad of Eaton. Falcons looking to get it out high. Move it out to Fiala, who moved it across to Cornelli. went into Koritsky as the shot came in from the point. Fiala with it. Moves it off the boards. He gives it to Jansen. Jansen into the zone. Moves it across. The pucks broke up and sent high into the air and out into the neutral zone. Through the neutral zone now. Back into the Falcons' end. Poked up the boards. Jansen gets control of it. Jansen through the neutral zone. He's going to dump it off the glass. Eaton comes back to gather it up. Robinson stops it up in front of the sin bin. Into the center. Shot. And he was looking for the 5-hole, but Eaton able to close that door. 6:24 remaining in the second period here. Falcons out shooting the Pios 25-19. Falcons still hold a 1-goal lead, 2-1 here in the second period, 6:24 remaining. Mike Otto on the draw here. It was drawn back into the corner by the Pios. Robinson knocked it out of the air with his glove, and it's going to get sent back out through the neutral zone. Mike Otto gathers it up, moves it across to Kronberger. Kronberger now into the Pios zone. Puck stole away from him by the defense for the Pios. Back into the Falcon zone. One-timer there as I shouldn't call it a one-timer. There was a drop pass and a shot from the Pios. Not really a one-timer, but beautiful shot all the same that got gloved down by Mike Madash. 5:53 remaining in the second period. Once again, we want to thank all of you for tuning in on our broadcast. Please share the broadcast out. I'm sorry I don't have all the hands and the extra computers along with me to do all the stuff I want to do here, and I do apologize. We will get to that point and whatnot. I've just been trying to get things organized and whatnot, and I was running behind as I didn't get off work until late. I run around as a fat bearded delivery man, you know. I'm not Santa, I'm your local FedEx man. Puck's going to come all the way back down. Eaton's going to stop it up just in front of him. Robinson took the glove right off the hand of one of the Pios there. He was looking for a call. Shot off of the shoulder of Madash. Another shot gets tipped, goes just over the head of Racino. Kronberger moves it ahead, takes the stick right out of the hands of one of the Pios. That was Cody Sivonen who lost the stick. Sivonen now gathers the puck up, comes into the Falcons zone. Kronberger lays down in front of it, just went under him. On the far side, McDonald tried to poke it up the boards. Cody Sivonen was crashing the net here, looking for a pass coming into the center. Unable to capitalize were the Pios. Todd Koretsky tries to push it up the board. Sivonen's going to bring it back into the zone. Madash pushes it off to the far corner. One of the Pios runs one of the refs off into the boards. And the fans just letting them have it. Oh, hey, I got coffee. Forgot all about that. Sorry, man, I put your stuff in it. On the draw for the Falcons, that looked to be Schwab. Schwab runs the man off into the boards, steps away and lets the Pios run into each other. Boy, I'll tell you, this Evan Jansen, he is one heck of a player. He's made an impact here so far today. Pios trying to move it back out. McDonald tried to break up the play there. It's going to come out, and the Pio's going to toss it up off of the they're going to toss it up from below the goal line, and it's going to go up and into the stands, a souvenir for a lucky fan. But they threw it back. I really thought the second one wasn't going to go either. Mike Otto was on the draw there for the Falcons. We had some nice hit here along the boards on the near corner. Couldn't really see it as the glass was pinned up on the side here, and I was kind of laughing with somebody else. Fiala able to rub the man off the puck. Mike Otto is going to send it out all the way the length of the ice. Jacob Robinson was hustling down to get to it, but we're going to have an icing here. 2:33 remaining in the second period. Oh, yeah, that really needs some Irish cream. Badash able to sweep it away and push it behind the net. Fiala is going to push it off the boards on the far side. Pio is able to get control of it right out front here with it. And Madash able to sit down on top of it. .222 remaining in the period here. Once again, big thank you to our sponsors here tonight. Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated and the Eagle River Office Supply Store. Pio's trying to send it in front. Kromberger sweeps it away. Kromberger, last year's Defenseman of the Year for the GLHL. Pios work it out high. Madash sweeps it away. Shot! Gonna get deflected up into the air into the far corner. Here comes Lucas Otto with it now. Hossworth tried to send it up the boards. Pio's able to gather it up. They're going to keep it in the zone here. Kromberger tries to toss it out. Pios keep it in. Shot off the crossbar. Looking for a centering pass. Falcons playing some good defense out front here. Not letting much get through to Madash. On the far side, McDonald and Racino over there. Pios push it back. Kromberger gathers it up behind the net. 1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute. Moved out into the neutral zone. Pios tried to move it ahead. It went into the gut of Lucas Otto there. Got pinned off into the boards. Going to hit a ref with it. Going to get tossed in the air down into the near side corner. Todd Koritsky's down there, but we're going to have an icing here with just 40 seconds remaining in the second period. Falcons still hold a 2-1 lead here. They're out shooting the Pios 25-24. Far side face-off from Madash. Koritsky on the draw. McDonald's going to send it out off the boards here on the near side by the sin bin. Sent in by Jansen. He threw it down between his legs all the way back down in. Todd Koritsky's back there. Looking for a centering pass. It moves out to McDonald. He's looking for Jansen off the far post there. Kromberger sends it back down in. Out to McDonald. McDonald sends it in. It's going to go off of the shin guards of one of the Pios defenders. Just wide of the net there. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Face-off is going to be to the left of Eaton. Koritsky on the draw for the Falcons. He's got Tion set up right behind him. Pio's center gets tossed from the circle. It's going to go all the way out to Kronberger. Kronberger sends it in, looking for a rebound there from Jansen. So at the end of the second period, Falcons up here 2-1 as we go into the second intermission. It's just about time for the puck toss. And once we get the ice cleared here, we're going to hold the puck toss. I'm going to step away from the mic. Get yourself out to the kitchen, get something to eat, get something to drink. Get yourself right back here for the third period of Falcons hockey. Once again, big thank you to tonight's sponsor, Eagle River Office Supply and Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated. So it's just about time to get back underway for the third period. Falcons up 2-1 here going into the third period. They're out shooting the Pios here so far tonight, 26-24. Falcons again, as I said, coming into the period with a 2-1 advantage here. Want to thank tonight's sponsors, Eagle River Office Supply and Cornerstone Custom Builders, LLC. Excuse me, Custom Builders Incorporated. Sorry, saying it wrong. So 20 minutes of hockey left to go, 40 in the books. And it's just about time to get underway. Koritsky on the draw for the Falcons. We're underway for the third period. You're going to have to go out of that file. Back arrow. Pios control behind their net. Holding it below the goal line. Tried to send out the pass, but it was broke up there by Jansen. Jansen pushes it back down below the goal line. Jansen with it in the far corner. He's going to move it out to Robinson. Robinson with a shot. It's deflected wide of the net. Out through the neutral zone. Robinson able to poke it away. Koritsky tries to steal it away. Pios move it down into the zone. Simonin sends it in. Kick save by Madash. 19-18 remaining in the third period here. Excuse me. Gotta wake up. I think I need a little bit of encouragement in my coffee. I wish I had some, let me tell you. Koritsky on the draw for the Falcons. Draws it back to Robinson. He sends it ahead, and it hopped right over the stick of Tion. He's going to go the length of the ice. No icing called. Koritsky's back there. The Pios toss it around behind the back of the net. Moved out to Cornelli out at the point in front of the Pios bench. Battling for it down in the corner is Jansen. Jansen was battling back there with two Pios. Koritsky tried to steal it out. Pushed back up the boards. Tion keeps it in. Backhands it back down in below the goal line. Koritsky gathers it up. Koritsky with a centering pass to Jansen, but it's tipped up and into the rafters, into the netting behind the goal. 18:31 remaining in the third period here. Once again, big thank you to Eagle River Office Supply and Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated. Hosworth pushes it ahead down below the goal line. Otto gathers it up. He looked for a centering pass there to Racino. Unable to catch it was Racino as his stick was tied up. Kronberger moves it off to Hosworth. Hosworth brings it in front of the bench of the Pios. He's rubbed off the boards, and Otto gives chase here. He's going to bring it across the blue line. Tries to send it in the center, but it's broke up by the Pios. Down in the far corner. Hosworth gathers it up. He moves it out to Otto. Otto tried to bring it in. It was broke up by the Pios defense. It's moved across from McDonald to Kronberger, sent down into the goal. It's just wide of the net. Pios bringing it out of the zone. Moved off top of the circle on the near side. They try to send it across. It's going to get deflected high into the air and into the far corner. Pios moving it off in the far corner. Playing with it down below the goal line. Try to center it right up front here. Unable to control it were the Pios as they came across in front of the net. Drop back down behind the goal line. Hosworth gives chase back there. It's going to get moved up all the way down the length of the ice. Pios gather it up as their man was looking for a change, and they're going to send it across all the way in front of the sin bin here. Unable to catch it as it went into the zone. Pios player dove for it. Couldn't get a hold of it there. Mike Otto pinned off the boards as he tries to bring it down into the Pios end. Back out through the neutral zone now. It's broke up. Fiala over there. Fiala got it pinned up against the board. Fiala's going to dig it out. Brings it through the neutral zone. Fiala into the Pio's end. Leaves it off for Otto. Pio's able to get control of it. They're moving it back the other way. Coming down into the Falcons zone. 4-on-2 here. Shot. And Pio's get it into the net as it hopped off of Madash and went in the back. We're all tied up here, 2 apiece. 16:38 remaining in the third period. Excuse me while I step away. I believe got to get my other duties in. Scoring for Portage Lakes, number 19, Matt Merkel. Assisted by number 7, Wyatt Gishel. Also assisted by number 9, Jackson Rucci. Technical 16:38 remaining in the third period. $16:04 remaining in the third here, all tied at 2 apiece. Shots almost even, 27 for the Falcons, 26 for the Pios. Moved off to the far side. It's given to Cornelli. Cornelli loses it for a second, centers it. Tried to look for Koritsky down there in front of the goal. Koritsky was all tied up. Puck gets moved out to Fiala. He tried to send it in, missed on the pass, and Sivanen able to move it off. Back down into the Falcons zone now. Pio's offsides here as the whistle was blown. 15:38 remaining in the third period. Koritsky comes out, take the draw for the Falcons. Koritsky wins the draw. He's coming ahead. Sends it in. Kick save by Eaton. Jansen battling back there with 2 Pios. Gets kicked out to Koritsky. Koritsky's all tied up. He's trying to move it up. He has to dig it out. Able to bring it across the front of the net now. Koritsky having to work extra hard to come across the front. Here comes Sivanen. Sivanen with the shot, but Madash able to close the door. Kronberger takes Sivanen off into the boards there behind the net as the whistle blows. 15:02 remaining in the third period. Hosworth on the draw for the Falcons. Just click away from the whole thing. That's it. Click away from the whole thing. Lucas Otto moves it across to Racino. Racino gives it to Kronberger. Kronberger into the Pios zone, down below the goal line with it. Lucas Otto tries to dig it out, but the Pios are going to bring it out the other side of the net. Big hit there from Racino. Puck gets moved back to Hosworth. Hosworth moves it to Lucas Otto. Lucas Otto moves it off to the far side to Robinson. Robinson looking for a centering pass. Racino right out front. As one of the Pios tried to hit him in front there, Racino stood like a brick wall. 14:22 remaining in the third. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Alex Hosworth on the draw for the Falcons. Pushes it down into the far corner. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry, I thought you heard me say that earlier. Pio's going to dump it all the way down in. No icing called. Bob McDonald's going to send it back the length of the ice. Stopped up right in front of the Pio's bench. They're going to move it off in front of the sin bin here. Move it across, looking for a pass in front of the Falcons bench. It was picked up by Savala. Mike Otto stops short right on the blue line. Passes it to Savala. Savala into the zone. It's poked away. Otto taken off his feet. Pushed back up the boards. Cornelli pinches down along the boards. It's out to Bob McDonald out in the neutral zone. He's going to give it to Mike Otto. Mike Otto tied up coming into the zone. Here's Carcelli with it. Carcelli sends it in, looking for the 5-hole, but Eaton able to get that door closed. Stop the clock, Tim. 13:15 remaining in the third period. Biggie Mike Otto on the draw. Going to get kicked out to Robinson in front of the Pios bench. He's going to send it in around the back of the net. Picked up by Carcelli. Carcelli tried to send it across to Savala. It was broke up by the Pios defense. Back down into the Falcons zone now. It's going to come behind the net. Cornelli back there. It's gloved down by Savala along the boards. Mike Otto picks it up in the near corner. He pushes it up the boards. Carcelli chops it out into the neutral zone. Pios now looking to bring it back in. Back into the Falcon zone here. Mike Otto pushes a man off into the boards, takes a stick into the mouth for his efforts. Todd Koritsky with it now. Pios able to gather it up. Back out into the neutral zone. Here's Derek Tion. Derek Tion with it. Skates through a couple men. Moves it ahead. Gives it to Jansen. Jansen's going to dump it down in behind the net. Pios tried to turn it off. Kromberger able to ride the man off the puck. Jansen gives it to Tion. Tion with it. Looking for a centering pass to Jansen. Went off the side of the net, though. Bob McDonald pinches down. Right out in the center to Koritsky. Beautiful shot from Koritsky. Unable to capitalize, though, as Eaton was able to close that door. Tion brings it around, looking for a centering pass. McDonald was all tied up in front of the net. Puck's going to come all the way down the length of the ice, and we're going to have an icing here. 11:41 remaining in the third period. All tied up, 2 apiece. Shots almost even. Falcons out shooting the Pios here, 29-27. Koritsky on the draw. Sent it out to Kromberger, but it hopped right over his stick as it was bouncing coming out to the blue line. Funny bounce off the glass, going to come out into the center. Picked up there by Jansen. Jansen turns back into the near corner. Drops it back. Leaves it off for Kromberger. Kromberger's going to send it back to McDonald. McDonald to Tion. Tion into the neutral zone now. Into the Pios end. Backhand shot. Rebound came out. Jansen was just a step away, unable to capitalize. Kromberger keeps it in. He chops it down below the goal line. Out to Kromberger on the point. He sends it in, looking for a tip there from Koritsky. Brought around the back of the net by Tion. Looking for a centering pass. Koritsky brings it around the back of the net again. Jansen gets out in the center. He's taken off his feet as he came through. Shot in, rebound, and it's in! It's in! Falcons goal! Falcons goal! Falcons goal! Tion chopped it down out of the air, getting his second of the night. That was Tion from Koritsky and Jansen. Excuse me while I step away. Falcons goal! Scored by number 23, Derek Tion. Assisted by number 5, Todd Koritsky. Also assisted by number 17, Evan Jansen. Tion from Koritsky and Jansen. Falcons goal! Woo! 10 minutes remaining in the third period here. Cornelli brings it out of the zone. Back out at neutral ice. Pio is able to gather control. Mike Otto steals it away, gives it to his brother Lucas. Pass across to Cornelli. Shot in just wide of the net. Otto all tied up there on the far side. Caraselli tries to send it down in. It goes off of a Pio, and Otto tried to send it down in after that. Falcons have to chase it back down into their zone here. Robinson gathers it up, moves it ahead. It's going to go all the way down in, and Eaton's going to get a glove on top of it. 9:26 remaining in the third period. Once again, big thank you to tonight's sponsors, Eagle River Office Supply and Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated. Koritsky on the draw for the Falcons. Jansen with it. Centering pass, he was looking for Tion. Pios through the neutral zone. 2-on-2, but they are offsides coming into the zone. 9:14 remaining. We got a little extracurricular activity going on down in front of the net. .9:14 here remaining in the third period. Falcons up 3-2. Todd Koritsky coming into the sin bin. You got to get out of the box, son. So it looks like we're going to have coincidental penalties here coming across. Waiting for the refs to get it all figured out. Kromberger and Cinnamon getting the four. You got to cross-check it with the rough. So Falcons getting a 4-minute penalty here as Koritsky picks up a double minor. You got all that, Amanda? Yes. A cross-check and a rough. No, Timmy, you got her on the wrong side there. I don't know either, man. Do you know how to clear that? Yeah, he can't get it off of there. He can't get it to come off. It'll just run. Yeah. It is what it is. It's just going to run. We can't pull it off there. Yeah, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Eagle River penalty on number 5, Todd Koritsky. He received 2 minutes for roughing and 2 minutes for a cross-check. What number are you? 7? You got a rough, right? Pioneers penalty was on number 7, Wyatt Gishel. He also received 2 minutes for roughing. So the Falcons going to be down a man here for 4 minutes. The Pio's going to get a 2-minute power play here after their man is done with his penalty. Minute 10 remaining in the penalty for the Pios there. Pios moving around the back of the net. Out high to the point. It's broke up. Here's Robinson with it. Robinson all alone. Robinson comes in off the buffer's side, and Eaton able to get that door closed. Back into the Falcons zone now. Pios moving across the blue line. Down low on the bottom of the corner of the circle. Sent in on Madash. Madash holds it close to his chest. 7:58 remaining in the third period. 44 seconds remain in the Pios penalty. 2:44 in the Falcons. Face-off's going to be just to the left of Madash. Racino is going to take the draw for the Falcons. Puck's drawn back to McDonald. Moved out to Lucas Otto. Otto brings it through the neutral zone. Otto turns back. He's run off into the boards. Racino gathers it up, moves it off to McDonald. Kicked out to the far side. Racino gathers it up in front of the Falcons' net. 15 seconds remains in the penalty for the Pios, and they're going to be going on the power play. 7:29 remaining in the third. Falcons up 3-2 here. Hosworth on the draw for the Falcons. He's got Caroselli, McDonald, and Racino out there with him. Racino chops it up the boards. Actually, he held on to it, carried it back down into the corner. Now it's pushed up the boards, and the Pios push it back down in. Portage Lakes at full strength. Falcons remain one skater down. Pios bring it out from behind their net. In front of their bench with it now. Come past Savala. Shot off of Madash, and it trickles back behind the net. Right out front, bottom of the corner. Was sent high. They had to glove it down to try and get the shot off. Nothing doing there as it was pushed back behind the net. It's kicked out to the Pios defense. Move it off in front of the Falcons bench and down into the far corner. Back out high to the point. Big shot from the point off the buffer's side of Madash. It's going to go around the back of the net. Kicked out front here. Savala able to kick it out of the zone. He swatted at it once. 1 minute remaining in the penalty kill for the Falcons. 6 minutes, 6:08 remaining in the third period here. Tipped in by Sivanen. Cornelli brings it into the neutral zone. He's going to move it off to the far side. He tried to give it to Jansen. Unable to do so, he runs a man hard off into the boards. Kronberger with it now. He's got some speed coming through the neutral zone. Big shot, takes the stick right out of the hand of the defender. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for the Falcons. Lucas Otto gathers it up here. Back into the zone, steps around a man. He's got Jansen. Jansen to Otto. Falcons short-handed goal! Falcons goal, Falcons goal, Falcons goal, Falcons goal! 4-2, baby! 7 from 17. Lucas Otto from Evan Jansen. 5:32 remaining in the third period, and the Falcons are up 4-2 on a shorthanded goal. Excuse me, will I step away and do my other duties? Falcons goal! Scored by number 7, Lucas Otto. Assisted by number 17, Evan Jansen. Falcons return to full strength and another Falcons penalty kill. Woo! Big thank you to tonight's sponsors, Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated and Eagle River Office Supply. Hawsworth going to take the draw for the Falcons. Moved across by the Pios. Falcons coming in. That's going to be on Lucas Otto. He's going to get called for tripping. Lucas Otto joins us in the sin bin. He's picking up 2 for tripping. 4:55 remaining in the third period. Falcons up 4-2 here. Falcons penalty on number 7, Lucas Otto. He received 2 minutes for tripping. Mike Madash able to close the door there, get gloved up. 4:39 now remaining in the third period. Racino on the draw for the Falcons. Pios able to control off the draw. They move it out to the point. Come across into the center. Shot in, looking for deflection, but it's right into the gut of Madash. 4:32 here remaining in the third. Sounds like crap. That's got to be that recording. Hawsworth on the draw for the Falcons. Pios able to control. They're going to move it out to the point. Shot in, looking for the deflection right off the near side post. Big hit down in the corner. Racino able to send it down the length of the ice. 1:22 remaining in the penalty kill for the Falcons. Pios bring it around the back of their net. Moved out in front of the sin bin here. Down into the Falcons zone. They try to come across. Kick save by Madash. Pios dig it out of the corner. Move it out to the point. Moved across. Unable to control it. Robinson tries to send it out. Pios able to hold it in at the line. Moved across the blue line. Savala tried to break it up there, but the puck continued on through. Madash tips this puck, and it's going to go up in the netting behind the goal. 3:37 remaining in the third. 43 seconds remaining in Otto's penalty kill. Face-off's going to be to the left of Madash. Savala takes the draw for the Falcons. Kicked out, tossed out by Caroselli. 35 seconds remains in Otto's penalty. Pios now bring it back into the neutral zone. Sivanen sends it across in front of the Falcons bench. Pushed off into the boards. Jansen able to push it away. Pios hold it in. Down in the far corner with it. They bring it around the back of the net. Sivanen with it in the near corner. Moves it out to the point. Shot in, glove down by Madash. 5 seconds remain in the penalty kill for the Falcons. 2:59 remaining in the third period. Falcons lead 4-2. Sivanen and Koritsky face off in the near side corner. Pios look to center it. Both teams at full strength. With that, we have another Falcons penalty kill. Woo! Centering pass off the crossbar. Sivanen with a step here. And Madash able to deflect it away. Fiala took Sivanen off into the boards, and holding it down in the near side corner is Bob McDonald. McDonald brings it around the back of the net. He's going to give it to Otto, who tips it off to Hawsworth. Hawsworth into the zone. Shot. Rebound, unable to catch it, was Koritsky. Otto tried to throw it back in on a backhand, but it was just wide of the net. Koritsky with it in the far corner, looking for a centering pass to Otto, but Otto was taken off his feet. Hosworth tried to send it in, but it was wide of the net. Koritsky brings it out into the center, looking for a man. All his guys are tied up. He had to bring it around the back of the net, into the far corner now. Koritsky with it, looking for a centering pass. He was trying to give it to Otto, but it was tipped out of play by the Pios. 1:40 remaining in the third period. Shots even at 37 apiece here tonight. A minute 40 remaining in the game. Again, Falcons lead by 2. We're going to have a timeout here going to the Pios. Minute. So 1:40 remaining here in the game. We got a brief break here as the Pios took a timeout. They want to make something happen. You can guarantee Eaton's coming out of that net. Shots even, as I said here, 37 apiece. Falcons looking to hold on and get a victory here. They were upset by Calumet, who comes in tomorrow night to face the Falcons. They were upset on their home opener by Calumet, but we went up to Calumet and we ruined their home opener right back for them. So a minute 40 remaining here in the third period. And the refs are ready to go. Face-offs going to be to the right, or to the left of Eaton, excuse me. My right, his left. Racino comes in to take the draw for the Falcons. He wins, draws it back to Jansen. Jansen gives it to Kronberger. He's going to send it around the back of the net. Racino down there battling for it in the corner. Jansen trying to help out, dig it out. You're good. Pios almost offsides there, had to circle back. Shot in, deflected off of one of the Falcons. I believe it went off of Jansen here as he gave a little love tap to him as he went by. Oh! Falcons pick up an empty net goal here from Alex Racino. Racino picking up that empty netter here with 1:06 remaining in the third period. 5-2, Falcons lead. Excuse me while I step away. Falcons goal! Scored by Alex Racino! Unassisted, Racino, unassisted. Falcons goal, 1:06. Just under a minute to play. Pios looking to make something happen here. They try to dump it back down in the corner. Falcons all over him. Kronberger, and it gets pushed out into the neutral zone. 30 seconds remains in the game here. Pios looking to send it across. It's broke up by Kronberger. Pushed up the boards. Schwab tried to push it up the boards. Here's Caroselli with it now. And Cornelli was pushed into Eaton there as he was coming in, crashing the net. Not trying to make contact, but he was taken off his feet and rode right on into Eaton. 11 seconds remaining in the game here. Once again, we want to thank tonight's sponsors. Eagle River Office Supply and also Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated. Big thank you to both of them helping us out to bring you this game here tonight from the historic Dome in Eagle River. Shot there just across the front of the net. Eaton able to block it up. And that's going to do it. Your Eagle River Falcons come away with a 5-2 victory. want to thank you all for coming out and joining us tonight for Falcons hockey. Come out and join us tomorrow night as your Eagle River Falcons take on the Calumet Wolverines. Puck drops at 8 p.m. Once again, we want to thank you all for coming out. Please clean up after yourself on the way out. We're all volunteers. We want to get to drinking some beers. We don't want to have to clean up the arena. Your mother does not work here, so please clean up after yourselves. Once again, a big thank you to Cornerstone Custom Builders Incorporated and Eagle River Office Supply, helping us to bring this game to you here tonight. We want to thank them. Please be sure to thank them the next time you stop in to one of their businesses. Once again, a big thank you to all of you tuning into our broadcast. Please feel free to share our broadcast out with all your friends. Come back and join us tomorrow night, 8 p.m., as the Eagle River Falcons take on the Calumet Wolverines. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for tuning in.